Warning! This show discusses craft brewed beer and is intended for viewers over the age of 21. Viewer discretion is advised. Drink responsibly!
Well, it's time to belly up to the bar and find out what's on tap at Brews or Brewing. Hey, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Brews or Brewing here on the Loaded Sports Network. Again, guys, this show is about craft beer. We review craft beer each and every week. Me and my co-host Bill. You'll check him out in just a little bit. You know, craft beer is special, guys. It's made with patience and time, and the people that brew this stuff actually care about the product they're delivering to us, which we're thankful for. So let's go ahead and get into it, guys. That's why you're here. Talk a little more s'more. A beer from Boulevard Brewing Company. Sits in about 11.8% ABV. This thing is an imperial stout, so you expect that. This thing will be a heavy drinking beer. Again, you know, it's a sipping beer. Don't be putting back a lot of these things. There's a picture of it and poured into a glass. Again, as all craft beer should be drank, is from a glass. You get more of the aroma and even taste a little bit better to me. So don't forget, always pour your craft beer into a glass. But guys, let's get to the review. That's why you're here. This thing pours a chestnut mahogany color with a thumb worth of mocha colored head. Zero head retention and lacing, which you expect usually from a imperial stout. Aroma is like a s'more. You get a little smoke, vanilla, cocoa, and it all fades as this beer warms up. To me, guys, you want to drink this beer at room temperature. Don't chill this beer. Let it sit and let it get room temperature, and you'll get more of the aroma, more of the flavors, and you'll enjoy this beer a whole lot better. The taste follows the nose. Little toastiness, a kiss of cinnamon, and just a little booze kiss up front, with some dryness as well. Marshmallow, cocoa, and charred grain as the beer warms. It's a pretty dry beer. It finishes with marshmallow, cocoa, and a little smokiness. Again, this thing is barrel aged, I do believe. That's where your smokiness is going to come from. It's got a medium body, low carbonation, some booze, warmth. Again, this thing's sitting in 11.8. You're going to tell that this thing has alcohol in it. And there's nothing wrong with that. But it's got great drinkability. The flavors seem natural and under control. Nothing forced about it. Um, you get a lot of s'mores with this thing, guys. I mean, it's not just in the name. This thing really, really tastes like a s'mores, which is pretty cool. I mean, most people don't think beer should be sweet, and maybe it shouldn't. I don't, who's to say? My opinion, this thing works. If you can find it, pick it up. You will not be disappointed. And we're going to take a short little commercial break, and we'll be right back, and we'll find out what Bill thinks of this beer. Hey guys, the world's a tough place. We all know it. I mean, the past couple of years has been rough on everybody. If you think you might be feeling depressed, stressed, anxious, or overwhelmed, today's sponsor is here to help you. Today's sponsor is BetterHelp. BetterHelp offers licensed therapists who are trained to listen and help you. Talk to your therapist in a private, online environment at your convenience. There's a broad range of expertise in BetterHelp's 20,000 plus therapist network that gives access to help that may not be available in your area. And guys, just be truthful. Even if it is available in your area, maybe you went to high school with a therapist or college, you don't feel comfortable talking to somebody about your problems, and that's understandable. All you have to do is fill out a questionnaire to help assess your specific needs, and then you can get matched with a therapist in as little as 48 hours. Then you schedule your secure video and phone sessions, plus you can exchange unlimited messages, and everything you share is completely confidential. You can request a new therapist at no additional charge anytime. You can join the 3 million plus people who have taken charge of their mental health with experienced BetterHelp therapists. Guys, all you got to do is get 10% off your first month at betterhelp.com/loaded sports network. That's betterhelp.com/loaded sports network. Let's bring the guys back in. BetterHelp.com, HELP.com/loaded sports network for 10% off your first month. Ain't that right?
Check it out.
Check it out. 10%. Ching ching.
That's it. Back to the show. And we're back, and I hope you enjoyed that short commercial break. Again, check out betterhelp.com/Lotus Sports Network to save 10% off your first month of therapy. But let's check in with Bill. Bill's a traveling man, again, riding that Harley across the U.S. Again, I get text messages from him each week about what beer we're talking about. And again, this one is a More S'more from Boulevard Brewing. And let's see. Bill, what'd you think about it, buddy? Again, each and every week, Bill is pouring a beer into a Brews with Brian mug. And he loved it, guys. Bill's a big fan of these sweet beers, especially these imperial stouts. Anything that's over 10% in alcohol, Bill is a fan of. And if you've been following along with the show, since the beginning, you probably know Bill would be that way. We're still trying to hammer Bill down for the question and answer show. I know y'all were just clamoring to find out more information about him. Check out brewswithbrian.com. He's got a short little bio, and he explains a little bit more about himself in that. But we'll hammer him down soon, get the question and answer bonus show, and we can find out a little bit more about what makes Bill tick. But Bill, we'll check you out next week, buddy. Appreciate all your insight. Enjoy that Harley. And guys, here we are. We got Brews with Brian bar trivia. The question from last week was what ancient civilization started making beer? And the answer was the Sumerians. It says Sumerian civilizations was centered around the historical region of southern Mesopotamia, which is now southern Iraq. Along the valleys of the Euphrates River, the first beer was brewed. The earliest known beer recipe was written on a stone tablet thought to be dated from the year 3900 BC. Did you know that one? That one was pretty hard. It'd be, not a lot of people will know that one. I mean, the Sumerians are, the oldest civilization that we know of, I do believe. This ain't a history show. But it's pretty cool. Beer's been around for a long time. Guys, the question for this week is off topic. Nothing to do with beer at all. Or does it? A woodpecker's tongue wraps around what? Do you know it? Do the bird lovers that listen to the show know it? A woodpecker's tongue wraps around what? Guys, we'll get the answer next week to that one. I just want to thank everybody for listening. The show continues to grow each and every week, especially since we've joined the Lotus Sports Network. Don't forget, check out lotusportsnetwork.com. Click the link, buy a shirt, help support the show. The more money we make, the more stuff we can do. Truthfully, we don't make any money. This is more a passion project than anything. But if we can make money, we would like to. Check out the store, buy you a Brews with Brian t-shirt, man. Help rep the show. This thing will grow like wildfire then. But you can check out the video show on YouTube or Spotify. You can check out the audio version anywhere you find your favorite podcast. And guys, we hope we're part of that group. Don't forget, use betterhelp.com/Lotus Sports Network to save 10% off your first month of therapy. And guys, don't forget to stop back by Brews with Brian, where knowledge is always on tap.